offline. What the fuck? Stream health. Wait, so this mean that I now have a different link? How do you reply to a comment? Patreon. No worries, mate. Plenty more to come. Alright, live dashboard, live chat. Here we go again. Pop out the chat. Check it on here. Anyone around? And can you hear me? Can you check the
audio?
Yeah. Yo, hey, this is Matt. I'm testing the audio. Hello, good day.
Nothing is coming through.
I can see audio coming into the Shogun, so it should and I can see it in the app as well, actually. So it should come through. But now that things disappeared. So it should and I can see it in the app as well, actually. Alright, fucking yes! Up and running, babies! And now everyone's left, is like no one watching, god damn it. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. We're alright. I'm gonna wait till I get someone that's here so I can have a chat. I wonder what the delay is.
11:35. This is the best platform to go live on to work out how I can vent out some let's talk topic ideas.
Twitter?
How?
Twitter?
Nah.
Jokes. Hey, alright, what Matt snapped. Can you hear me now? I think I've figured out the audio, so should be good. And as you can see, or maybe you can't see it, but I've got a little iPad. I bought an app, cost me like 15 bucks. So actually, I can be editing like so, and I'm just live streaming the edit. And at the same time, I can watch the
it's weird, it's a really big
the chat. So I don't have to like step out of Final Cut to go to the YouTube chat. I can just pop it out, put it on my iPad, and engage with you guys. And you can ask questions and stuff, and then I can answer those. And that was the whole purpose of this, of these types of live streams, so that we can like engage and you can ask questions. Because that's, for me, I think, or that's what I assume is the main value of this Patreon page, is the knowledge that you guys have access to, which is all in here. So yeah, but it is. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can also put this. Can I pop that out? It'd be good to see if I can put that on the iPad as well, just so I can see how many people are streaming or like joining in. Also, I should turn off stabilization on my lens. Dope, 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 dope. So, what Matt snapped? Remind me again where you were based, if you're reading this, if you're hearing this. Oh no, this thing broke. That's not good. Let's see if we can fix that. Doesn't look like it. Lovely little photo. So yeah, it took me a while to figure all this out, but I'm pretty much Video output low. YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. There will be buffering. Why can't you get enough video? We're on the Wi-Fi. Because Jake started live streaming. Jake. Not nice. I wonder if I can see who is... Ooh, that's low bitrate. I wonder if I can see who's watching. That'd be cool. No new super chats. Stream health. Good, free, happy, okay, bad, potentially serious viewing issues. Sorry about that, fam. Jake, get the fuck off my live stream page. Anyways, I'm sure I'll see a comment come in eventually.
Made it to point Doom. D-U-M-E, not Doom. The game. Or the bad thing that happens.
Can you see? Is that good?
It's weird. It's a rude beach. I don't, like, yeah. I'm gonna be fully honest, I'm not vibing it completely. Probably because of the weather. It's like grey AF. And, like, you can't even... This beach comes with a vlogger doing that stuff. There's a bit of wave action. We see some people surfing out there, but like the waves are breaking on the beach pretty much. There's some rock climb action going on. I think Jake's gonna fly the drone. We're gonna get some sweet footage of all that jazz. Also, something I don't get. There's all these like multi-million-dollar houses, like right there, and stunning cliff stuff. But then they've got like all these ugly ass pipes running down. What the hell? What's with that? Why do people do that?
Water runoff.
Well, surely there's some, like, prettier way to do that. I get why you do it for the erosion and stuff, but goddamn, make it prettier. Well, surely there's some, like, prettier way to do that. I get why you do it for the erosion and stuff, but goddamn, make it prettier.
Swoosh! So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go through, like, the 50 frames a second clips and slow them down and cut out the ones that I think are ugly. Checking in on the stream health. Fuck, it's low again. Birds. Look at those ugly wires. That was an ugly ass beach. At first, but then it grew on me. Oh, Jay, can you get off my Wi-Fi, bro?
Yes. Alright, anyway, tweaking some ideas. What's the real meaning of freedom?
You gotta pay to get on this live stream. Tight. So does it still work? Ooh, 10 views. Nice. Well, that was way at the start.
Let's talk.
Whoa.
Is the stream good? Is the stream strength better?
It's like orange now.
What does that mean?
Fuck man, I don't even know. I'm still trying to figure this out, but I feel like I'm getting there with the... As long as I'm on the good Wi-Fi, then it should be sweet. Which, I don't think...
Switch off Wi-Fi.
Tight.
Wi-Fi's off. My Wi-Fi is off.
Thanks, bro. It's like very, I don't know, it says orange now. Livestream health. There's no history, so I'm not... I feel like it's been interrupted and stopped. Where's the watch page? It's a decent delay, Jesus Christ. I don't get why the link isn't like when I look at the embedded post on Patreon, it's not actually live, even though it still says I'm streaming. And the box says it's still live. Ah, it's got that servo focusing on. Alright, I've got 2 watching now. Probably make the screen a bit bigger. Maybe I can zoom in even more. If you tuned in, you're literally getting sneak peeks to the vlogs. And I'm trying to see, I'm just checking if that's all shot in slow-mo. Yep, so all these cinematics. Oop, rubbed my lily. Hey mate.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Haven't heard your voice in a while.
Kind of half expect you to have an American accent, mate.
Yeah, I don't know how American accents go. Jake's good with them.
Yeah, cool. How have you been out?
I'm at home, Jake's here as well. I'm editing. I'm actually live streaming right now.
Oh, sorry.
I've got maybe 1 or 2 viewers.
Oh, okay, well, do you want me to tune in? Mate, what do you, do you want to call me back after your live stream?
No, you can come on over if you want to come and hang. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Manly. I was just going to call you and actually say, what do you have dinner plans?
I think my brother's gonna come over. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, well, just because my days just got changed up, so night's easier, better for me now, if you're free.
Okay, cool. I'll see what he says because I think he was gonna bring a girl over, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got a friend. Oh, the link's changed. That's why no one's on this fucking live stream. Man, I'm struggling trying to figure all this out.
Do you need some technical advice? I know a guy.
Yeah. Do you know much about YouTube live streaming?
Not really. But I know about technology, so
Yeah.
that helps. Alright, mate, well, so yeah, so I've got, because I'm trying to organise some shit today and look at a van and stuff, so I'll
Cool.
go to the city. But, yeah, let me know about tonight, and even if it's just for like a hobby and stuff, like, after hours, let me know.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Up to 5, basically, I'm available if you got time to have a chat and say hi or dinner or whatever.
Alright, cool. I will let you know. See you, mate. Bye. Man, this link keeps changing. It's so weird.
Yo. Hey, how are you? I'm just you just call that? Oh, right. Where are you coming out? Yeah.
Go, Jake.
Yo. Yeah, definitely. I'm just dropping off my car to be serviced tomorrow. In the morning. That's kind of all I've got on my calendar. Just trying to lock down the van. How's your research been going for you, man? How's your research been going for you, man? Have you found something good? Yeah. What are you kind of ballpark? Fuck. That's what I'm kind of seeing, hey. Like there's good shit at like 15 and 5 is good shit. Yeah. Alright. That what? Yo, you there? Hello? Hello, still. Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Just trying to find it. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing this week, and then just trying to look at all that kind of stuff, and then I'm going away again on Sunday. China. Yeah, doing another Kentucky trip in China. Myanmar.
This is weird.
Yeah. No, it should be fun. It's not paid, but like whatever. It's like all expenses paid really. So I'm just gonna lock that shit down, keep that client happy. Yeah.
So I updated the link on Patreon, and even though the copy was changed, the link itself was the same. That's super dumb. And this Wi-Fi just isn't fast enough. I wonder, speed tests, let's try that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change.
Yeah, sick. Alright,
Cool.
man. Well, yeah, let's catch up quick. Okay.
So we've got 2 viewers, so if anyone's here, please jump on that chat so I can see ya. Download speed, it's the upload that needs to be good. Upload's like 20, that's way enough. So annoying. Anyways, select some clips. I need some new shoes. These are so dirty, goddamn. That's an overly focused pull. That's an ugly shot. That's what I'm after. Don't reveal it just yet. Dope. Man, I got some cool shots from Malibu, hey. Doggies. Man, that weather was ugly.
Have you got a tripod I could potentially borrow?
Mate, how many do you want?
Just the one, please.
There's one there in the corner with a plate on it as well, I think.
That's excellent.
Excellent.
How's your live stream going?
I don't know, man. It's so annoying.
I couldn't hear the audio, to be honest.
Well, I think it's fixed now because I see the waveforms come in, and when I open the app,
Someone
I
is
see
watching you, man.
the one watching.
Yeah.
Well,
why don't you try go live just straight through your phone? Because is this on YouTube?
yeah.
Yeah, because like when I went live on YouTube, like instantly there was like 30, 40 people.
Well, this is unlisted, right? So this is just for the Patreons. I want to up the quality of this so they can like tune in and have it good, and I'll have like a list of topics that I'm going to chat about and show them how I'm editing. It's pretty much like a preview of this, you know, tune in on the vlog. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's figure it out.
Figuring it all out.
Are you vlogging? Who's that sexy beast? Look at those guns! Oh my god!
Yo!
Yo! That is a big bick.
Big. I just want to know if the viewers are getting some decent quality. Like, literally, I don't know if...
Maybe in the video, but not the content.
Yeah, exactly, that's it.
It's a big bick.
Like, literally, I don't know.
You got a big bick, boy.
Yeah, exactly, that's it.
Future planning. I think it is important to future plan.
Such a big delay. How is this data going? I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's not good data. That's not a good data stream. I wonder why that is. Alright, I'm gonna make a new post for the live stream.
We are just going to be covering topics today.
Live stream part 2 should be up and running properly now. Would love some feedback from you if it's working properly.
Recording is unavailable in this movie because format set to PAL. It should be set in PAL, right?
Yeah, PAL in Australia. Man, why is this such a shit data rate? Stream bitrate's 400 kbps. That's terrible.
0 minutes.
good on the 5G maybe? Still live, bitrate's gone up. Posted a new Patreon post, so let's pop this chat out and see if anyone's tuning in. Part 2, here we go. Who's around? Dope. Man, look at these birds, they're so huge. Oh. Massive, just cruising along the wind. I don't even know what they were. Do you reckon they look like pelicans? I don't think they're pelicans. I thought they were albatrosses, but I think that's different. Excuse me, what was that shot in? 30 HD? Why would you do that? That's terrible. What a waste of a shot. That's some juicy slow-mo. Maybe two. I don't know. Something I hated in America is all this graffiti. Is that visible on YouTube? Is that clear enough? God, I just want this to work. Alright, well that delay's not too bad, that's alright.
What's up? Okay. Future Planet versus now. What's up guys, it's Jay. Now I'm back.
This is a pretty dope.
What's up guys, it's Jay.
You, Richie! I'm gonna go close my door because Jake Rich is filming in the other room. How do I get on the chat? My dude, how's the stream looking? Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I just closed the door because Jake's filming it. Yeah, he's like, am I too loud? I'm like, no man, it's all good. I'm sure that you guys can't hear that. I hope you can hear that, if you can. More chatter. Alright. You know what, I'm actually just pumped to finally have a couple people watching and to figure out if this is a good format or not, and if you guys would be actually interested in saying stuff like this. So what I'm doing now is editing a vlog. Actually, let me show you what I've got so far. Editing a little, yeah, there we go. Little Malibu vlog. I wonder if that comes through properly. That cloud was so insane.
Further in, Jackson at the drone. It was so close.
Like, oof. The one spot I wish I'd known. It's just mad.
I'm so vibing this.
Back on the tunes. Oh. Oh, look at that. New to the grey. Needs to be flat for she's that out of this world. And soz. And then so that's that. Then there's like a bit of food stuff. Then we arrived at Doom Point, or Doom Reserve, where it was. And now going through like all the cinematic footage, because usually I shoot vlogs, and then I cut to like shooting a bit of cinematics, and yeah, so then I call it pretty much. So I do the shots and see if there's any useful in there, and this is a bit of a vlog, and I think, yeah, from memory, I think in the shot I was shooting myself, and I think looking back at it, then I went, alright, like this, which I'm here.
Let's cut to some of these drone shots.
Actually the drone shots, so to some cinematics. I'm gonna cut that before the cinematics, if that makes sense.
God damn, make it prettier. Spot. Yeah, but I think by now.
Wait, was I not shooting before that? I missed the swoosh. There we go. Swoosh. And that's all it is, by the way, ladies and gents.
So, yeah, this is
So easy. Cut it in and out.
Yeah, but I think by now. Sorry, I mean clutch. By now it's overrun. Jay was just telling me.
I marked it there just to put a little title in or something.
And it's been ruined by the Kardashians. Alright? Yeah. So they show here and show it off the spot, and then Instagram came up with it, and then now there's all this graffiti stuff on these.
Also, my beard looked really weird that day. It's really annoying. It was like sticking out.
And I didn't put vlog because it was a bit intense.
Like that.
I saw this kid carving his name in like National Park in like soft stone, and I went off at him. I put it on the vlog. I was like,
Did you have any dramas? No dramas.
and then his dad came running up, and it was a total shit show. I decided to put it in the vlog.
No dramas at all.
It's something that I'm
Jake tried flying at the VidCon conference, but it's a no-fly zone because it's near Disneyland or Disney World, not Disneyland. So
No comment, Jake.
yeah, there was no droning. Even though Jake or Logan Paul did get some drone shots, we don't know how they did that, but maybe some custom droning. I don't know. So that's where I said let's cut to some drone shots. So it's where I mark, I clip, like do this, and on that I'm gonna cut to like the cinematics. I'm probably just gonna use the same music that I was using before, so I'm gonna like alt drag that so it copies the clip, and then I'm gonna zoom back on that. It's a bit short because it's got like a vocal. Actually, I'm gonna use that. I haven't heard it, that's the last bit of the track yet. I'm using Epidemic Sound now, which this is not an ad, but it's this website that Jake's been using and some other people as well. And pretty much I logged in. I was logged in, what the hell? And I was like looking at the suggested tracks, and literally like the first one I saw was just spot on. And that's this one, and it sounds like this. It's like semi-tropical vibes. So what I'm gonna do now is figure out how much cinematic footage I've got here. And like it here you see me trying to do the same shot like a couple times in a row, trying to get like the proper reveal. Fucking fidget spinner. I think this will be cool because that's like cinematic, epic spot, Malibu, doing point, and then it gets like ruined by this fidget spinner. Here's one I shot vertically, and then I tried doing that again because I couldn't get the focus pull right, which has used the dual pixel AF on the 1DX, so it recognizes what's in front. Pretty much like what I can do here now if I... So I would... It's focused on the screen, right? But if I hold this in front of the camera, it should pull focus to that. Because it's centered in the middle. And then when I get away, it focuses. Yeah. It's actually a bit slower when you're filming. But this is so fast. Like, boom. If I put it in the middle. Anyway, it's fucking. I got such a stupid rig going on, by the way. I've got the 1DX with a mic on it. Magic onto the Shogun. On top of the Shogun's little box. A couple of HDMI cables, a couple of audio cables, RR cables, and then I've got a light as well, which is, yeah, you see the shadow of my face. Yeah, Venice, it's probably been on that for a while longer than me. I got it from Jake, and then I saw, who was it? Pia and Kane and Pia. who were on a panel in. I just died of these video shots. They were on a panel in Cannes by Epidemic Sound. Let's have a look at this beautiful scene. So this is HD, it's shot in 120 frames a second. When I was there, I had to switch my camera to 120, NTSC. Focus pulse isn't too bad. NTSC mode as opposed to PAL here in Australia, because everything there is 60 Hz instead of 50, so lights and stuff started flickering, which is something I really dislike. But yeah, so these are and it's just like as soft compared to like 4K footage. The 4K footage is so sharp, obviously when there's no motion blur. I'm just used to it. Now that I've got the faster internet, I can upload the 4K shots quite easily as well. So I'm gonna like grab my favorite shots. Like I'm digging this one here. Let's see how this song goes, so I know how to build it up and what footage I need for it. So let's see where it begins properly. Alright, so that's gonna go right there. I'm just going off the waveform now. I'm gonna cut by pressing B. I'm gonna cut the beginning of that audio clip. Then I'm gonna fade it in, and then on the click of my finger here on that waveform, I can zoom in on that. Oh, dope! Look at that. So right, this waveform right here is wait, can I go up a bit? Yeah. So this is where I go like that, and that's the click of my finger, that little spike there, and that's where I cut on the beat, which is like the initiation for the cinematic shot, scene, blah blah blah. I'm gonna switch this. That can go a bit quicker, like that. Just kind of establishing the scene. And then I pretty much just go over and over.
Let's cut to some of these drone shots.
Again there. That's about like trying to figure out, like build up a proper scene, or like, you know, number of shots. So I'm gonna scoot that a bit forward. And pretty much like this whole editing thing is so repetitive. So now I'm like, alright, these shots can go on for a bit longer because this thing starts happening where it's a bit faster than the previous cuts. So the footage is here. I don't know if you can see it. It's on that solid state, which is the 1 terabyte SanDisk drive with the Velcro on the back that slaps onto my laptop, which is honestly so easy. So all the project files are on there as well, and pretty much everything's on there. And then that drive's backed up on another one, even though I have to still do that because I've only backed up since like half the trip, or like halfway through the trip. But yeah, everything's on there, so I can edit. You know, I'm on the plane editing on my laptop, everything from this drive, and then I come home and I just plug in the iMac on the back, and now I'm running on that, which is quite easy. What just happened? We were just on a roll. Now I'm running on that. Stream resumed. The stream is continuing. Alright. What just happened? We were just on a roll. Are we still here? Does the chat still work? It says 3 watching now. I assume that's live. Alright. Let's just trust it. It's so funny, I would look over and it says reconnecting on the live stream box. I'm like, God damn it. Alright, we're back in. So, how do I approach this edit? Obviously, this music has a bit of a build-up, like goes slow, and then it starts like bang, 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 which is where I'm going to cut faster, and then on the drop, which I can see by the waveform here. So this is like the slow start, and then here we start clicking on these shorter bits, and then I assume that here is going to be a drop, so that's where I can cut to some drone footage that Jake gave me. So let's go have a listen. And then I'm pretty sure I've got all this drone footage here. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. There's like, I think there's seals and stuff, there's birds, there's all this really cool drone footage that I'm really happy with that I got from Jake. I gave him some of my footage as well. You know, collaborating. So I'm gonna pump that in there as a climax. Now I just gotta figure out what how the song goes. So I'm gonna have a listen. And then the song kind of, yeah, finishes. So now I've got to find a footage to make it exciting, you know, for that fast cut. So that's going to be tons of drone shots, fast cuts, and then some of these cinematics, like my favorites of the cinematic shots. So I'm going to go through them. Obviously I can immediately cut out the vertical shots, and usually when I reshoot a shot, means that's the first one wasn't good enough, so I can delete the first ones of a certain number of takes. That one's a different direction. Fidget spinnies. This is all the slow-mo stuff. I think I'm gonna make like fidget spinning California videos, something stupid, because I got some in downtown. Actually, did I get some in downtown? I'm not sure. Here we see the lovely autofocus performance of the 1DX. So it recognizes that this is in focus, and then because the center frame moved to the middle, it then pulls focus to the wave behind it, which is really, I mean, it's for me it's changed how I shoot, because I don't have to manually pull focus. I think I've lost that skill even, which is quite bad. Here we have Jay taking for the top, which is good, because it looks visually more pleasing, nothing sexual, you know what I mean. That's too fast. We got Jake running around in HD slow-mo with his GoPro man in his face. Here we got some birds. This was cool, like you had all these big birds. I don't think they're seagulls. There's a couple of like huge birds around. Richie, my man, appreciate you tuning in. I think this was actually, you sat in with the first time live streaming properly, one of these editing ones, so yeah. Have fun at work, have a good evening as well, and I'll catch you soon. Let's see who else is watching. I got 3 people watching now, so if anyone is still here, let me know. Also, looks like we're getting some better, yeah, better connection, which is good. It's like the only place you can rock climb on a beach, apparently.
So rad. And so cool how the weather's changed.
That's where I got a mad t-shirt tan.
Like, look at it. Look at that.
I love that scene.
Didn't run into Miley, unfortunately. Hey, what Matt snapped. Playing around with the focus pulls. So when you slow that down to 50 frames, I mean to 25 from 50, well, it'd be better if I actually shot it at 50 frames, or 60, I'm so used to shooting 50. So the previous shot wasn't slow-mo, and then this one is slow-mo, so you see how that, so that's when I activate the autofocus, and it just pulls focus straight on that, and it's just, it's so good. The resolution is incredible. I'm sure it doesn't show properly. So yeah, I tried doing that a couple times. It's always good to like mess around, to have a couple shots, so you yeah, can play around with the timing and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with that first one. Then I'm not sure if I'm gonna like show any of this beach stuff, because there's quite a few footage, or like a few minutes of footage after as well, and I barely remember what we did that day. I think we just drove, and here we go. Look at that fucking t-shirt. It got way worse after.
Hey, Esau. I'm here with my very good friend. I'm gonna get in nice.
And I think the rest of that vlog was then shot on my phone that I still have to offload. But yeah, let's get back to this. Where are you based again, Matt? Nice. Wait, have I been to Hervey Bay? Pretty sure I've been there. Ooh, that was not slow-mo. Oh, fuck's sake. So yeah, this shot I loved, but turns out I also forgot to shoot in slow-mo. And that as well? Jesus, man, what was I doing? 30 frames, that's so annoying. Alright, I guess I'll just keep it full length then. Just kind of angle it on that waveform. That's cool, that's a nice slow-mo. Here you see me initiate the move to go along with the wave, tracking over Jade. But as soon as I noticed that my timing was off, because the wave wouldn't break on time, I just reset the shot real quickly. So then I start tracking it again, and then from there, I can make it into, you know, a nice slow-mo. Retiming. Now on this drop, so pretty much I'm culling footage so I have enough footage before the drop, then on the drop we're going to go to drone footage, and then we're probably going to come back to like these scenes here where the weather gets a bit better. But I'm still like culling footage. This was one of my favorite shots of that day because the bird lined up so nicely with the wave. Like, oof. Yeah, damn. So that to me even fits, oops, on like the climax or whatever. Where's Hervey Bay again? Oh, nice. You got a Kangaroo Island there, that's crazy. Dope. How far is that from me? It's only 13.5 hour drive, mate. So cool. Oh, man, Australia is so big, eh? Just fucking 14-hour drive, and you get that. That's insane. 2 people watching. I wonder who the other person is. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm tuning in somewhere else. Alright, so...
Shots.
Alright, let's just fang some dronies in there. Was this Malibu? So Jake shoots in HD, which is good for him, but I'm all about that. Yeah, 90-minute flight sounds a bit better. I'm all about that 4K. Man, how cool the landscape, Jesus. Just like eroded beach. Kind of reminds me of Australian a bit. This looks a bit sus out, like the way that's been collapsed. Crazy. Let me see how he flew. So to initiate the drone shot, I want a shot that kind of like reveals a scene or something that I can potentially speed ramp. So something like this could work. So I'm just gonna bang that in there and let's see if I can speed that up. Just gonna speed that up heaps, go by 8. And then maybe on this dun 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 I can like cut it in time. So 1, and then I'll jump that forward a couple frames, see how big that jump is. Yeah, that can work. It's gonna finish there, so I'm gonna zoom in, cut it on this waveform here, T to slip it forward 2 more frames, and then another B so I can blade it again on there, and then T, and another 2 frames, and then we're just gonna have a look, see what that feels like. Unfortunately it's rendering, so I gotta wait till it renders out. Also a mustache is like, it's itchy as hell, but it's all good. Well, I might combine it actually. I'm not gonna jump in time like that. I'm gonna use other shots. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. There's some good drone stuff in there. CPU or RAM? Let's have a look at what my system, oops, go away, how my system activity, what do you call it, activity monitor? Yeah, activity monitor. So I know that Final Cut is optimized for this type of hardware, right? So I've got, about this Mac, I have 32 gigs of RAM and I've got a 4 gigahertz Intel Core i7. So they're both pretty beefy. Now when I'm editing, and I'm just like, you know, sliding over this, scrubbing through all that footage, which should be intensive, and then I'm playing some. So let's see what that does here. CPU or memory. Physical memory used 12 gigabytes by Final Cut 2.7. I think CPU is pretty important here, but I'm not a wizard. I don't know. I'm not a techie. I know very little about computers. What system were you on? Like a MacBook? I think MacBooks are less good. Right, just before the bang, just before the climax, I'm going to dump a little fidget spinner in there, just for the laughs. Just gotta find that footage. That'll be it.
Shots.
Yeah, maybe your Mac's just a bit, also depends on what footage, like type of footage you're editing, if it's heavily compressed or not. The good thing about the 1DX 4K footage is that it's the motion JPEG codec, right? So it's huge, the file sizes are huge, but that means that your computer, because it's not heavily compressed, your computer doesn't actually have to think or process a lot of it to be able to display it or to edit with it. So it's quite efficient in the way that it's easy to edit. If you have like heavily compressed Sony 4K files or whatever, your computer has to think way more to decode, which is what codecs are all about, to decode all that footage. So right there.
Some of these drone shots. Drone shots.
So right there is where I'm gonna start droning. Just gonna duplicate that clip, slow it down to maybe 4. I'm not a huge fan of the clip, but it is a nice reveal. And then I'm gonna replace that on there. That's an easy way. Slide it forward a bit. So just ton. I'm gonna grab another few drone shots. Like that. And you just need to like diversify a bit. They're only gonna last for a few frames. So ton, bit there on that as well. And then we cut to that bird, which I love. Also, just gonna change the scale because, as you can see, this is HD, and these are my 4K shots. So there's a little this little gap here I need to fix. So I'm gonna up the scale of these clips to 107. Oh, he shot in a different. Oh no. Yeah, 107. I thought that was weird. I could also copy and paste the settings and the scale, but anyways. So let's see where that goes. So right there on the next shot is where I'm going to start this bird flying, because that was one of my favorite shots. So now I need some other footage. I'm just going to put on top of it, maybe, what else is around? You got some more footage. Yeah, like that, slowly spinning. You see when he's flying the drone down here and the image is kind of moving, that's because when the drone's flying and going down, it's descending into its own turbulence that it's created with the props. That's why some of the, or the majority of the footage going straight down is never kind of stable. And he's also looking for like the best angle, I guess. So I just need a shot that's a few frames long that has maybe a bit of motion in it, as long as it's nice and smooth. It's tricky. Let's go with that. Nope, actually. Let's go with that. Oop. Q on there. Computer does get a bit slow from time to time. in point and delete rest of the clip. Same here, in point, delete rest of the clip. And click. And then I'll let that render, and then I'm going to have a look, just so I get an impression of the vibe and the rhythm and the flow of this edit. And yeah, that's pretty much how I pieced that all together. Just like knowing what type of footage I have, how the music goes. A lot of the time goes into looking for the music, but as I said before, it's like, if you have a good website, like Epidemic Sound that I've started using since today, I think that's going to make things a lot easier. Why is this stream orange? Why isn't it green? That's annoying.
Shots.
Just going to swap these clips here because it makes more sense to me. Possibly that even. So we go from the what they're seeing, birds, another bird, fidget spin. And then we go to my hero shot. So you use many transitions. Well, I'm a fan of having the images themselves speak for themselves. I don't want to have to rely on fancy transitions. I know the zoom cuts and all that stuff is very popular and I love the way they look, but I think they're also kind of distracting and I wish more people would see that. I think it is cool. I'm also kind of maybe a lazy editor. I feel like if it just cuts on the beat nicely and if the footage is good enough, then that's good. Also, because I'm editing in Final Cut, it's less accessible, but I definitely feel like when you're going to use those transitions, they need to have a purpose. When I use them in the Philippines video, why does Vimeo show up? Why not YouTube? That's so ridiculous. At the end, you see me cut from a, let's see here. Yo! Come on in, bros.
Sorry to interrupt your live stream.
That's all good, man.
Can I borrow that hard? Can I have that hard drive?
Yeah, for sure. Let me just eject that. Oh, that's ejected.
What's the swoosh fam doing?
Not much. I'm just having a chat with Matt, who's up at New Fraser Island, Harvey Bay, I don't know how you say it.
Queenslander?
Yeah, QLD.
Queenslander!
Queensland! Just chatting about these transitions here.
Have you shown him your fluffy toy collection?
Not yet. I still need to do a room tour.
Alright,
room
save
review.
that for the Patreons.
Yeah, pretty much. That was fucking stupid. Alright. So we're here. I don't know why the camera cut out, so if you're still here, which I hope you are, this is the Philippines video, and you'll see a transition I used here to go to a macro shot. So to me, it's like that zoom transition is like zooming into a macro almost, or zooming out of the wide field into the tight macro shot. That's pretty much the only time I used it in this whole edit. That Joe's hand shot. So yeah, I don't use it. I did Jake break it. No, he just got his drive. I took some of his drone footage and dropped some of the LA footage on his drive. What am I saying? Yeah, so I use them whenever I find the right reason for it. But I find it really funny how they get overused quite a lot. To the point that it's almost a meme, I'd say. Let's have another vibe look. So now I'm gonna look at the rest of the footage. Not done. There's quite a few cinematic shots I've got here. And how much time do I have left in this cut? Alright, so I'm gonna run out of footage to actually put into that music. So I might have to cut it short. Those birds are so huge, by the way. This isn't what's supposed to, like, it's usually super snappy, so when you see me cut stuff and then it only reacts later, that's not what I'm all about. Ooh, like this shot as well. Slow that down a bit. Slow them all down. Yeah, it definitely depends on the amount of footage. But if it's like 15 minutes long and I can cut stuff out, I will cut stuff out for the vlogs, because for me personally, I don't like consuming stuff that's like gonna take 20 minutes out of my day. So I'm still live, but my live stream box says please log in. So interesting. So I think the majority of my vlogs are like around 10 minutes, a bit less, bit more sometimes. The latest one, also let's go have a look at that, because it was doing quite well this morning. Is my, oh yeah, it is back, that's cool. Disable that. Holy hell, almost 2K views, that's insane. Creator Studio. Crazy. Let's have a look at comments. Yeah. Why is it still doing that? It's so annoying. I just told you not to. Focus here. And then... Alright, my autofocus is wigging out. It's not supposed to happen. Boom. Locked. Also, this is a good example of a tentpole event where you have a viral video or something else and your views just like bang, spike, which is quite nice. Wow, so many comments. Holy, I stopped getting the notifications. That's so weird. Wow, that's cool. You're a sick dude with incredible talent. That's so funny. That's cool. There's so many lovely comments. It's amazing. I think Julian's vlogs are about like the same timing, which is good. What is happening in this dialogue?
Honestly, how good is the timing? We just rock up, moody AF, cloudy AF. 10 minutes later, bang, sunshine, blue skies, the water's popping. We've seen seals. I saw a dolphin before. There's all these weird ass birds. I think they're albatross, I'm not sure. They're massive. What's this place called? Doom Point?
Doom Point. Point Doom.
Tight.
Point Doom.
If you're ever around, check it out.
Switch out. And then I clearly decided to shoot some more cinematics. Except this time, grab the fidget spin. How is that? Man, I'm hungry. The fun thing about shooting 100 frames with the 1DX is that it automatically slows down the footage. For all these clips I have to manually slow them down, whereas it writes it at 25 or 30 frames a second in the other one. So I copy and paste settings from a clip that's already slowed down. So I copy the speed of it and then I paste it on the other one, so I don't have to manually like select how slow to make it. I press C to select the clip and delete it if it's not good. This is super slow. And then I messed something up, so I'm doing it again. You can really see the difference in the weather here. And I think this is a pretty funny one. Yeah, it's the one I showed before. Just the difference in sharpness is incredible. So what are you doing today, Matt? What's happening? How come you're sitting in on this live stream that's been going on for an hour and 15 almost? Nice. What type of work do you do? And also the delay in when I ask a question and by the time you get it and then reply, it's like 30 seconds. It's quite funny. I might keep that shot. Oh, nice. I like Demis Wrestling. Fellow architect. A couple more bird shots. God, their following is just amazing. I was expecting to meet Julian, and I told him beforehand that I would love to meet the dogs. I definitely wasn't expecting to be like having dinner at their place and having such fun, wholesome times with them. It was really awesome. It was just, it's hard to describe how surreal it was to be sitting in the living room that you know from someone's videos and like people that you've been following for so long. Like I've known Jenna for like 10 years probably since she first went viral. And then Julian, I don't know, like a year and a half, something, that we've been like chatting back and forth a bit. And then, yeah, when I told him I was thinking about heading to VidCon, I was like, yeah, dude, come over, we can hang. I was like, sweet. But I wasn't expecting it to happen fully. I was like, you know, maybe it's busy, maybe it won't work out, like, if it works, if I just get to meet him, that'd be awesome. And then it just, yeah, it all happened. And I vlogged it, and people seem to love it. And it's crazy, like I've had, when I left, like 18k followers, and those 8,000 or 9,000 followers that have jumped on board now, they all are like super like on board. It's like from those people that just jumped on the last few days, I'm getting way more engagement, views and comments and whatever than from those 18,000 people that came before them. So that's quite an interesting thing to have happen, and obviously super awesome. Very grateful for all that jazz. Copy some of that. I'm just gonna run to the toilet real quick, I'll be back. Oh yeah. So delete some render files because my hard drive's running out of space. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. Wednesday, July 5th. Cool. So just doing some social media check-ins in between editing. Love it when this happens on Instagram. Some like same account just like fucking likes everything. It's insane. There's also this fan account called Jenna Marbles, Jenna H Marbles, and they post like screenshots of vlogs, and they just go off, like they get 1,000 likes. This is great. The floor is respecting and appreciating Julian Solomita and his work. That's hilarious. Depends on what you want to do. I think the 5D4 is a great photo camera with good video options. Not great video options, but good video options. I think the 62 is a great photo camera if you don't need a photo camera that has like all the options of a full photo camera. Like, it's definitely an entry level, but the low light's great. The autofocusing should be way better now, and you know, it's full frame, so you get a lot of advantage there. But for video, it's probably not as ideal, as it doesn't have the headphone jack and stuff like that. My friend just got his visa for the US. That's cool. And also sad. And Jared Singh's back in town, who disappeared from the internet for like 2 or 3 months. Yeah, oh man. The annoying thing about having a 1DX is like, alright, I've paid so much money for this like top camera, right? And it has the touchscreen and it has all the functionality there, but they don't actually enable the full touchscreen all the time. So it's only when you're like trying to focus during video. So you can pull focus, you doing it and stuff, but then you can access some menus while shooting video, but you can't actually use it to go through the menus and stuff, which is ridiculous. Oh man, I think I'm gonna make another coffee. I think the jet lag's getting me is what is happening, because I feel like I just had a coffee. I'm gonna make another coffee, see what Jake's doing, and I think I'm gonna can this live stream for now. Let's check out what the big room's doing. But thank you so much, dude, for sitting in and letting me know how the feed looked. I think it was just you and Richie at first, but yeah, it's good to know that like slowly getting there. It's still not fully down there, but it'd be good if you could possibly write on Patreon, just on the. No, I wish that 1DX had a flip out screen. That would be next level, but then it wouldn't be as durable. Yeah, if you could just comment on the Patreon thing, what you thought of it briefly. I'm still working my way through this. Like, it took me ages to figure out how I wanted to vlog, and it's going to take me a while to figure out how I want to live stream. But at least I've got internet now that supports, or that should be fast enough to be live streaming. So that's good. But yeah, again, appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Why isn't this green? It should be higher quality. It doesn't look too bad actually. I'll figure out how I want to live stream, but at least I've got internet now that supports, or that should be fast enough to sweet. That's good to know. Alright, much appreciated. I'm sure I'll catch you on one of the next ones. Right now, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna stop this. Probably from the app, which is a video app. And stop. Alright, peace. Wait, I can't stop it. How do you stop it? Stop broadcasts. Yes.